Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. All right. Can y'all hear me okay? Can everybody hear me? Just making sure. Perfect. Thank you so much, Dre. Oh man, how's everybody's day going? How are we feeling after the color carnival? Did everybody have fun? Oh man, of course I forgot my little necklace stand thing, but that's okay. Alrighty. Got a bunch of new stuff today. Fresh finds, as it were. I'm really excited because I've got a bunch of fresh finds today. Some were from like the Oregon coast. We got some glass, some pottery, lots of like fused glass, which I'm excited about. I'm also excited for next Monday because I just got a bunch more cool stuff for next week as well. I have like multiple like fused dichroic glass platters and some really cool art pottery. Just been finding like all the cool stuff lately, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Oh man, it's good to see you in House Tour. It is so much fun with the color carnival. All right, let's get started. We're a little bit early, but we can always rerun things if people want me to. First up, I have a piece of raku pottery. It is a little rose bowl shaped pottery piece, and it has like a copper metallic luster on it. Really pretty piece. It's pretty thin. I'm guessing this was more of an amateur piece. It does have some like weird pitting and texture around it. A little bit more on the primitive side. Almost like it got bumped around during like the drying process of it. Here's the inside. I like the little ruffle, and it is signed on the bottom. Let's see, MK 2023. Super cute. I'm going to start this guy at $12, and I will run it right now. Hello, welcome in. I've been debating on whether I need to move my my time slot because I've been doing like 2 o'clock on Mondays every week for a few months now. But Mondays have gotten a lot busier. There's like trains running during the same time now. And I'm like, I don't know. Trying to decide. Trying to fix the Facebook situation. Facebook's been giving me errors when I try to cast to it lately, which I don't know what that's about. Pretty odd. Hello, everyone. Garshi, Gray Poppy. Welcome in. We're just getting started. All right. Next up, I have a bit of milk glass. I really love the form on this one. It is Indiana glass, the Lily Pons pattern. So it has this really pretty, like, lily pattern on the back. I love the details of the center of the flower, and then through the light, the little, the round bits are opalescent in the light, so the light shines through them. Super pretty. This one, I believe, is like the larger bowl, 7 inches. I'm going to start this guy at $10, and I will run it right now. I don't know, for those of you who are in the chat right now who watch my lives on a regular basis, how would you feel if I moved my weekly time slot to like a different day? I don't want that. I don't want it to like mess up your guys' schedule either. Depending on how things go today, I might do another show on like Wednesday or Thursday or something, just to kind of see how that is in comparison. I've been noticing, like, for the past couple weeks, there's been less people coming in on the Monday shows, which is weird. I don't know if that's just because it's summer or what, or if it's because of like the new like trains popping up on Mondays. I don't know. So I'm like, maybe I need to play around with it a little bit to figure out what works for everyone. Thank you, Garshi. Thank you, Hidden House. I appreciate it. It's strange because, like, before the past couple weeks, I'm used to having like, oh, like 60, like 50 to 60 people show up at any given time. And lately, it's just not been that. And so I'm like, okay, what can we do? What can we do to figure that out? You know what I mean? Gotta roll with the punches. It might be vacations. Yeah. I think also there's a new Monday train, I think, that's like positioned like during that. And I think this is the second week for it. And that's about when I noticed kind of the drop off. So that might be part of it as well. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's one of those things with like any business. You just kind of have to play around with things to see what works. And I don't know. I was just getting like your guys' feedback because I don't want to change the time slot if that's inconvenient for the people who like to show up every week. Because I mean that wouldn't be great. I wouldn't want you guys to miss it. Up next, I'm gonna do a little figurine decor piece. It is a painted egg. It's a wooden egg. It's not focusing. There we go. It's got this really pretty floral pattern. It is signed from Russia. I like the little like peachy pink moment we got going on here. Yeah, I think there's like 2 trains running at the same time right now. I think there's like a weekly Monday train. I think there's a Christmas one today too. So we'll see. Yeah, depending on what happens today, I might try for another day later this week just to kind of play around with things. So I guess stay tuned for that. If that is the case, I'll probably add some more of the stuff that I found more recently, which I found some really cool stuff. I just got a lot of like fused glass platters and stuff, and they're signed and gorgeous. So, you know, keep an eye out. All right, we got the Russian painted wooden egg on the little stand. I like the gilding on the stand, and the details of the painting is so pretty. I like the little daisy or chamomile right there, and this kind of like purpley iris looking flower. Really gorgeous little guy. I'm going to start this one at $10, and I will run it right now. Did anyone get any like good finds during the color train? I'm curious if any of you made any purchases. I saw some really fun stuff over the past few days, so I'm curious what other people gravitated towards. All right, let's do a little glass next. I did another stemless wine glass during the color train, and then I also got this one at the same store. This one isn't signed. I'm not sure who makes this one or, if it's mass produced, but we have a stemless wine glass. It is a very pale pink and white swirl. It's a little hard to see the color with the lighting, but it is a really pale pink. Pretty hefty, good weight to it. Nice, flat bottom here. There's some bubbling in the glass. But really nice for if you need a fancy glass in your kitchen, because why not? I'm going to start this guy at $10, and I'll run it right now. This was on my my possible picks for the color train this weekend, but I decided not to include this one just because I had enough other pink stuff to go with it. And I do combine shipping. If you got anything during the color train, I will combine it with this show as well. Or, any multiple purchases you make during this show, those can also be combined. I'd refund the shipping afterward. Hello, welcome in. All right, I've got a couple pre-bids. I'm gonna wait just a little bit to see if we get anyone else in. Let's see. Ooh, I like this piece. So this piece is, hello, welcome in. So this piece, I believe, is a hobbyist piece, but I had to grab it because I think they did a really good job, and I like the pattern on it. It is a serving tray. It is this really bright, vibrant orange, and then it's got these swirly turquoise flowers and these pink ones, and then it's got these two 3D ladybugs on it. Hi, Pesky, welcome in. Again, it is a hobbyist piece, I believe, painted by Lillian. But I think, hi Amy, welcome in. I think she did a really good job. The orange is a little bit splotchy and stuff, but generally, I love the design they put on there. It is more of a wavy platter, so you can see. But really cute. I'm going to start this guy at $14, and I will run that right now. I know. The colors are so nice. Yes, the roosters, we look forward to them every week. They gotta be in the background. They're my neighbor's roosters and not mine, but they are close enough to my garage wall that they make themselves known. They're the ambiance to the show. Yeah, kind of just all the time, but they don't really bother us very much. You can hear them when you're in the back portion of the house and in our room. But usually it's not loud enough to where we're like, oh, it's the roosters. It's just kind of some nice background noise. I don't know. It makes us feel like we're a little farther out in the country than we actually are, which I enjoy. Oh, nice. Our goal at some point when I have the energy and time and patience for it is to like turn our whole backyard into garden space, do like vegetable beds. We have a greenhouse back there, a pretty big old one. I want to start, and we want to get a chicken coop ourselves at some point, but future dreams, you know. I want to. It's just time. Need the time to do it. All right. Let's see. What else? What am I gonna do next? I have to make up my mind. Ooh, I'm gonna show you one that I'm really excited about. I found this. You know when you walk into the thrift store and there's usually like the wood section, and it's usually like not that exciting. Lots of like kind of tacky old signage and random wood scraps, that kind of thing. I found a gem in the wood section of the thrift store. It is a mid-century, I don't want the candle to fall out, a mid-century candle holder, like really nice hand-turned wood, and then it has this glass votive in the center. I know, I looked up the glass itself. The glass itself is Scandinavian. I don't know if the piece itself is Scandinavian or if it's a local artist who like repurposed one of these. But it is really pretty. When I got it, it was very dried out, like almost like bleached white because of how dry the wood was. So I got some, you know, like mineral oil, made sure the wood didn't crack. Yeah, so just go like as a centerpiece like that. It can fit 4 taper candle holders, and then you could put a tea light in this one would be my suggestion for it. Or I guess you could do one of the floating ones too, like the water with the floating candle in it. I know. If I had a spot for it or a kitchen table or a dining table that was big enough for this, I would keep it for myself because it matches some of our other like mid-century light fixtures and stuff in our house. But we have a smaller dining table, and I think someone else would make better use of it than me. Not signed or anything. I'm gonna start the mid-century candle holder at $20, and I will run it right now. I'm obsessed with it. I was so excited when I found it. The form is so neat. Big statement piece with like the long taper. I wish I had like taper candles to show you, or like lucite candles if you're bougie with the gold flecks. All right. You know, the bougie candles. I mean, they're like $40 to get a set or something. So I'd say those are bougie candles. Yes, absolutely. I can rerun the wooden egg. I would say $40 price bracket makes candles bougie, but I could be wrong on that. You buy yours at Goodwill. That makes sense. That's a good way to go about it. I like the Woodwick candles personally, the ones that like crackle when you light them. Vic, hello. All right, so I do not have the right item up. Where did it go? There it is. There we are. Hello, how are you doing? All right, we have the Russian wooden egg, hand painted, and it is signed. I have not looked into the signature on it, but I love the paint job they did on this. Super detailed. I like the little daisy or chamomile, this looks like cheatgrass almost. I got like an iris-like flower, some pink ones, this bright like orangey one. Here's the back. There's a little bit of like gilding on the base. Really cute little guy. I'm gonna start this at $10 and I will run it right now. Thank you. Thank you, Pesky, for your bid. I don't know. I gravitated towards this one pretty quickly because I think the paint job they did on it is really nice. I love the florals. Awesome, Pesky, that one is going to you. Thank you so very much. And if anyone wants me to rerun any of the things that I've already run, let me know. Or if feel free to let me know. Let's see. I have a couple pre-bids, so let me do those real quick. Because why not? If I can find them, there it is. All right, next up we have a little ceramic, like tiki cup or planter pot. It doesn't look like it is glazed on the inside, so I am not entirely sure on the food safety aspect of it, which is why I put more like plant pot or like pencil holder. I'm thinking maybe they were using it as a pencil holder because there is some like graphite staining, I think, on the inside of it. But it has this little tiki head on one side and then this one on the other. I love the colors of this one. They're really vibrant, like aqua color. And then the coloring on it almost looks like it was done in like colored pencil with like the shading and the texture. Really interesting. It's a cool little piece. I like finding tiki stuff. All right, this one is currently at $6, and I will run it right now. Okay, I've made up my mind, and I'll probably say this a few different times during this, but I think I'm going to do another show this week, Thursday at 2 p.m. I think I'll be able to swing that. Yeah, Thursday at 2 p.m. this week, and I'll probably rerun the things that don't sell today, as well as some new finds added to it, including some fused glass, some art pottery, that kind of thing. So keep a lookout for this Thursday at 2 for some new stuff as well. Moment, this one's going to you. Thank you so much. I do not know if you are in the chat currently, but congrats. All right, let's do our other pre-bid. This one has a pre-bid by Kelly. So this one is like a wood wall pocket. Really interesting. It does have the name of the artist on the back, but I could not find anything about this particular artist. So it is like a thin, almost wood veneer. Almost has like a balsa wood type feel to it. It's really lightweight. And I love the patterning on it. It kind of reminds me of a croissant. If Moon Sky Christina was here, I think she'd agree. Wall pocket has the hanging. It is signed B. Nathanielson, like the brand Wildhusen, which just means like the Wild House. But I can't find anything online about the maker of this. The one condition issue I would say is up close. It does have kind of a strong, like lacquery smell, like whatever they used to maybe glue this or finish it. It might be the wood glue of it. Far away, you can't smell it, but if you get really close, it does have like a wood glue type odor to it. But really fun little wall pocket. I think this would look really cute with some flowers on it in it. This is currently at $6, and I will start it right now. You know, it's a fun one. I love wall pockets. I need to find some for my own house, I think. Hi guys, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to take a look at the auction section to see what I have preloaded here. Kelly, this one's going to you. Thank you so very much. I don't know if you're in the chat currently either, but congratulations. All right, what else? Ooh, let me do a pottery piece. I have a pottery stoneware butter bell. I think it's, a lot of people don't know about these, but if you don't know, this is a butter bell. You put water on the inside of here, and you put your softened, like salted butter in here, so you can put it on your counter, and it keeps it fresher for longer. Really pretty. It's a larger one. I love the like dark red glaze, and then this like almost goldenrod yellow, not quite mustardy, but more like goldenrod. Really nice piece. Heavy, solid. It is marked on the bottom. I'm going to start this guy at $18, and I will run it right now. How was everybody's weekend? Did anybody get up to anything exciting? Let's see. Oh man. It's a quiet day today. Even the roosters are quiet. I know, I had so much fun with the color trim. Oh man, I bet. How hot did it get? Got pretty hot here too. All right, next up I have a fused glass piece. I think this one is super gorgeous. Oof, 99. That's a gross temperature. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of most temperatures like over 72, I would say. I'm not a hot weather fan, personally. Can't do it. All right, we got this fused glass piece. Ooh, thunderstorm. Oh man, I personally like thunderstorms, but I know a lot of people don't. Ooh, wind. Wind freaks me out sometimes, though. Wind freaks me out. Ooh, that's rough. I hate that. I'm a little nervous for summer here in Oregon because the past like few years, fire season has been awful for us. It rained yesterday a little bit, which was really good. But I'm a little bit nervous getting into like July and August because then the fires start happening, and I'm like a little like not excited for that. All right, we got this fused glass piece. From my understanding, the figure is supposed to be like like the feminine, like kind of goddess archetype, the divine, whatever. I just thought the form and the colors were really nice. It's got this really nice blue with the swirls. Here's the back. It's not signed, which with a lot of these pieces surprises me just because they're so nice. Sorry, I heard like weird flapping and I'm like, is there a bird in here? Is there a cat in here? It could be either one. I'm pretty sure my cat's inside, but she has gotten up in the rafters and dive bombed onto me before, so now I'm a little wary. So if you see me get attacked by a cat, warned you in advance. I'm going to start this fused glass piece at $14, and I will run it right now. There's like another, like a tomcat that got in around the same time that our now cat figured out how to get into our garage, and I found him up in the attic as well. Big guy, but who knows? Oh, I do have an Italian pottery piece, which I'm kind of obsessed with as well. Let me show you that real quick. It is signed. We have an Italian pottery bowl with this gorgeous purple flower in it and the golds outlining. I love this one. Almost like orchid or lily-like. It does have chipping on the inside of the bowl right here. So there is a chip. And then it is signed Lock, Italy. Really fun piece. I love the form of this. The kind of like mid-century style. And it does have a little bit of like crazing as well. Yeah. Let me just make sure that it's not like a crack. No, it just looks like crazing. But I'm going to start this guy at $16. And I'll run it right now. I am not a fan of this hot weather, let me tell you. It hasn't been like too bad around here quite yet. This is running. But like my curly hair, one, not a fan. Two, I like cannot sleep when it's hot, like at all. And I feel like it's fairly uncommon for homes here to have like AC, like actual like units and not just standalone ones that you put in the window or something. Maybe that's just my experience, but most of the places that I've been in don't have AC units, so you're kind of like on your own during the summer, and I'm not a fan of that. Let's see. Do we have any requests from the auction section? Just let me know. All right, let me do some jewelry, because why not? Next up, we don't. The only reason why we do not is because the windows in there are weird. One, when we moved in, a lot of the windows didn't have screens, and we haven't gotten replacements yet. Like, I think the people who flipped it just threw the screens out for whatever reason. And our cat also knows how to open windows. And these are like tall side opening windows. So if we had like an AC unit in the window, she'd just be able to get right out. Otherwise, we probably would. We have like an AC unit in our living room, and that one is screened. So we're good to go there. It's just Bedroom does not, unfortunately. All right, let me do the urn. Are you referring to the ginger jar? Like the bamboo one? I just heard a noise like a cat. And I couldn't figure out whether it was coming from inside or outside. Oh, the little vase. Yes. I almost forgot about that one. Okay. We have a little like miniature urn, bud vase, lusterware. I'm assuming it's Japan. It looks like it's from Japan to me. It's got this really cute orange floral on the front, and then the blue and orange luster. Here's the opening. Not marked. I'm going to start this guy at $6, and I will start it right now. Thank you for your bid. I love little pieces like this. I will say, story about a smaller piece. I was giggling because on a different platform, I sold a little, a miniature jug, like a round pottery jug, like that big. Crazy Monkey, that one's going to you. Thank you so much. I sold a little, it's like a brown stoneware pottery jug, like round. And the person left a review with a picture, and they're like, this is the perfect size, like scale for my my 12 scale nativity scene. I always thought it was weird that they didn't have water with them to drink, so I bought this jug so that my nativity scene would have water. And they included a picture of their whole nativity scene with like the stable and all of the figures, and then the little water jug on the side. And I'm like, that's like one of the cutest that's one of the cutest things I've ever seen. I love hearing stories like that from people. One person bought like a bird feeder from me, but it was like shaped like an ice cream cone. And it was like figural, so it was like an ice cream cone, and it had sunglasses and its tongue sticking out. And they sent me a picture, and it's their entire front porch, and they have like dozens of the same bird feeder in different colors hanging all across their porch. And I was like, all right, if there can't be a more perfect place for that item to go. I am so thankful that you were able to add another one to your collection. I love that. That always makes me happy. seeing where things end up. All right. Ooh, let me show you my Hager. My Hager that I'm very excited about. I have a Hager giraffe, mother and baby giraffe. It is like black, shiny, really pretty. I like that. There's a little baby and the mama. I think it's so cute. I was like, I'm gonna pass out when I saw this. Because like I'll find a lot of like kind of plain Hager vases all over the place, more of like the floral ones. Stock standard, I think I have one like right behind me. But finding more figural work like this is much more rare. It does still have the sticker on it. Copyright 1990. And it does have a chip on Mama's ear right here. But this is 15 inches tall. It is a big one. It is a very large piece. I'm going to start this guy at $40, and I will run it right now. P. Sherman, hello. Bohemian Curations, welcome in, welcome in. For anyone just joining, feel free to take a look at my auction section. See if anything strikes your fancy. Just let me know and I can give you a closer look. All right, let me do a little bit of jewelry, because why not? Let's see, I have some pearls, I have some glass beads, I have some stone beads, I have some Sarah Coventry. Lots of goodies. Let's see, first up, I have a little pearl piece. I forgot my little, my stand inside, but we have this necklace. It is 18 inches long. It has kind of a silver-toned leaf pendant on the end, and then alternating pearls. They have a little bit of iridescence to them, and then, let's see, we've got some, like, I'm not sure, metallic beads, and then black beads as well. Not a super fancy clasp, so it's most likely like a more crafty piece, but really pretty. Regardless, I'm going to start this guy at $8, and I will run it right now. Hi guys, welcome in. I don't know, I've been trying to get more into jewelry stuff lately. Not typically my thing, or it hasn't been, but I've been getting more into it lately. I bought like a huge lot of like bolo ties, but all of the like pendants on them, I guess, are different polished stones. So there's a bunch of different types of agate, sandstone, just some really gorgeous pieces. I haven't listed them yet, but somebody who likes bolo ties is going to be in for a treat. All right. Welcome, welcome. C. Wells. Welcome in, guys. I'm going to show you a mug, pottery mug, that I'm obsessed with, and if nobody wants it, I might end up keeping it. But I'm trying to be good because I don't need any more mugs in my life. But it's really cute. Hello! It is this blue pottery mug, but it has a tardigrade on it. All right, pop quiz, science class. Does anyone in the chat know what a tardigrade is? Out of curiosity. No. So they're also called water bears. They are a very small organism, but they're one of like the strongest organisms on Earth. They can like survive in a suspended state for for a very long time. I forget the exact stats on it. But you look up tardigrades. They're really cool. They're called water bears because they look kind of bear-like. Not really, but I think they're cute. Maybe I won't run it if no one knows what a tardigrade is. If it doesn't make sense to somebody, probably not going to want to buy it. But, you know, they're really cool. It's one of those interesting facts. All right, let's see. Next up, I have a set of 2 framed photos, which I thought were interesting. They're signed. So it is a set of like 2 matching frames, matted the same, signed the same. Right? I love the little thumb handles. So matching set of photos. These were taken by Jan C. Van Dyke, out of Oregon here. Copyright 2000 and 2001 respectively. Very like Americana based. This one is the Charlie Nelson place in Wasco County, Oregon. Got this like really cool kind of dilapidated farmhouse and farming equipment out front. And then the other one is Bradwood in Clatsop County, Oregon. And it has like a broken down, like rusted out truck. Really cool. Love the black and white and like that they're a matching set of prints. Perfect to hang together in a pair. I'm going to start these at $14 for the 2, and I will run it right now. I want to keep them together because they matched. Go together so nicely. They're 8 by 6 6 1/4. And the matting on them is like a red around it. Some of the truck. I just think they're really fun. Thank you for the bid. P. Sherman, those are going to you. Thank you so much. Make sure those get packaged nice and safe for you. I just thought they were fun. I like the subject matter of them. I love going on drives out here in Oregon through like the like farmland areas. You get a lot of those like abandoned farmhouses and old rusted out farming equipment. There's just something very like peaceful about it, I suppose. I know. My dream car truck when I was a kid was like a 50s Studebaker pickup, because I love the pickup trucks that have like the more rounded edges to them. I think they're like so pretty. I love the 50s era cars when they were more rounded designs. Not practical for aerodynamic purposes, but I wish that would make a comeback just for aesthetics purposes. I do have some more framed pieces that I finally decided to get around to listing. First up, we have a framed like needlepoint piece. It is, I don't know how well it will translate on camera, but it's got these really pretty purples and blues, kind of a periwinkle, and then some of the thread in it, like this thread here, is like glittery, like glitter strands in it, more of like an iridescent. I love the detail on this. Like I love the patchwork design of it all. Really gorgeous. Whoever did it did not sign their work or anything. The frame is a really like fun kind of metallic purple. Pretty heavy duty metal. And it's 12 inches square. I don't know, I saw it and like somebody put a lot of work into that. Color me impressed. I'm going to start this guy at $32, and I will run this right now. I don't know, I wish I knew who did this. Moral of the story is, like, if you do artwork of any sort, please sign it. No matter what it is, just sign it. Because even if you aren't like the most proud of it, even if it's whatever to you at the time, somebody could find that like years down the line and be like, I wish I knew who did this. I wish I knew who put the effort into this. Or at least that's how I feel. All right. Next up, I have another framed piece. This one is a painting, and I think it's gorgeous. Got really nice texture to it. To like lean back for this one. It is like like leaves, really pretty greens and yellows, and this like gold toned frame. Really nice. Let me show you the texture. Like 3-dimensional with how much texture there is. It is signed SMW09. It looks like they signed in like pen or Sharpie. But like nice and glossy, really pretty abstract. The colors are so vibrant. It was framed in Albany, Oregon. The frame is 18 by 14. It does have a tear in the paper backing of the framing, but a really fun piece. Let me see. Let me make sure there's frame looks good. Perfect. I'm going to start this guy at $38, and I will run it right now. Now, if it matched my decor, I would totally keep this one. I don't have a really good place to put this, though. Super vibrant. For those of you who did not hear, I am most likely going to do another show this week on Thursday at 2 p.m. So same time that I usually do. Just because I want to test out a different time slot to get some feelers on that, see what attendance looks like on a different day for my own curiosity and analysis purposes, I will also be including more new items in that one, including some really nice fused glass pieces, some art pottery. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably make the listing for that one in the live section right after I'm done here. If anyone has any requests from the auction section, feel free to let me know. We've got some jewelry, we've got some pottery, lots of random bits and bobs. Let me show you this piece, this is one of those where I've had it for a while. And the only reason I kept it was because it is not in perfect condition, and I was debating whether I wanted to give it up because it's really pretty, and usually if something's like broken but still really pretty, I keep it for myself. But I don't have a great spot for it, so somebody else might be able to give it a good home. Normally these are like pretty spendy, awesome pieces, but this one has cracking in it, which is disappointing. But we have a German elfinware trinket box with the like brass filigree on the outside, like heavy clad with that. And then on the top side, you got these little like forget-me-not flowers and roses all hand done on there. All hand sculpted. There is some breakage up top. Let's see, I think this one has a little broken petal on it. There's a couple that have broken petals, mostly on the edges. But I love the attention to detail. Here's the inside of the box. This one, I believe that's a transfer design on the inside. Absolutely. I'm glad you looked it up. They're so cool. I have my husband's a microbiologist, so when I saw it and I showed him, I'm like, look what I found. I will run that one right after this one. Here's the bottom. It has the Germany mark. It does have significant cracking in it. The like clad portion is keeping it together, but like it's cracked all through here, up here. Like there's some pretty heavy cracking in it, which is really disappointing because when I got it, it was advertised as being in good condition, and so when I got it, I think another piece like in the lot I got it in broke it, which was like so disappointing to me because it was, you know, the thing I was most excited about. But look at the detail. I'm gonna run this at $20. Just keep in mind the condition issues, but still a gorgeous piece. I'm gonna start that right now. It's a heavy guy too. Really solid. Alright, let me find the water bear mug. Let's see. Alright. Move the water bear mug to stage. Here he is. Really cute. I love that you did the research on it. This is signed Donna, I think. I believe it says Donna WS. It's got the water bear, the tardigrade on one side, blank on the other. Here's the handle, and it's got the little thumb rest. Signature on the bottom. I'm going to start this at $10, and I will run it right now. I've been finding some really cool pottery mugs lately. There's one that I just got on a trip that I made on Saturday, I think. And I still need to like process it and do more research on it, but it's like a mint green pottery mug, and there's like deer and little creatures, like teeny tiny prints, little like deer, and there's like pixies or gremlins riding the deer and flying through the air. Like there's a lot going on with this mug, but it's like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I can't wait to show it to you. I'll probably show it to you on Thursday. Welcome in. And Seawells, this one's going to you. Thank you so very much. Enjoy your tardigrade mug. I hope it brings you as much joy as it brought me. Oh, perfect. I love all the fun little sciencey facts and stuff. The first present, like the first Christmas present I ever got for my husband was a t-shirt that has a bacteriophage printed on it. That's outside of my wheelhouse, but that was his thing, so. All right, this one's an interesting story. So I found 2 separate pieces at the same thrift store. One is signed, one is not, but with the way they fit together and the colors, I personally believe that they're supposed to go together. They might not. I may have just married the two. I want to hear your opinions. So, first up, we have this large fused glass tray. It's shiny black. It is like kind of wavy on the side. And then it has this divot. It has some like dichroic, like orange and pink, some pink, kind of a blue purple green up here, and then like yellows and greens. Right? Just like large tray. I found this first, buried under a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's really neat. I don't know what it's for, but I'm grabbing it. It is signed Moonstruck Mermaid on the bottom. But then, right before we were about to leave the thrift store, this was over by like the books, I found this little dish with very similar colors, like the dichroic pieces match really well. It is not signed, but when you put them together, it like fits pretty well in this divot. And at first I thought maybe it's like huge decorative candle holder situation, but the more I think about it, I think maybe it's like sushi platter type situation, like put your dipping like soy sauce, whatever, in the little bowl, and then you have your sushi laid out right here. You could use it as a candle holder or something to that effect, but I think they go together. They were sold separately, but I am of the personal opinion that they were meant to go together. Thoughts and opinions. I want to hear what you think. Are they 2 separate pieces, or do you think they belong together? Like, you can see the dichroic colors next to each other, like this turquoise and this one. And then like the pink and these pinks. I don't know. Thoughts? No opinions? I think so. I don't know. It seems too perfect. And then I think I could maybe be persuaded if more people are interested in some of like the dichroic fused glass to maybe grab some of the newer fused glass pieces that I got from inside, but you'll have to let me know. That is by request. Again, I think like sushi platter makes the most sense. Like put your like soy sauce in the little guy and then sushi right here. I mean, you can use it for whatever, but I don't know. The little guy isn't signed, which is what threw me off. If they were both signed by the same person, I would be like, absolutely 100% that makes sense. But the big one is signed and the little one is not. So that's where it has me like, I don't know. But I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to sell them together. I'm going to run it. It is a larger piece, so do bear that in mind. I'm going to start them at $40 for the pair together, married or not. And I will start that right now. Here is the little guy. I love the dichroic on it. This piece right here is kind of rough. That also makes me think that they go together because this little section is like rough and not covered by the smooth glass. And then on this one, these little patches are exposed and not covered. So they have like the same rough texture. I know, right? Like at first I'm like, oh, it could be like a candle holder for your coffee table, or like, I don't know. I don't know. Fun piece. Let me know if you want to see some of the fused glass that I have inside, because I can go grab that really quick if anybody's interested. I have like 2 signed pieces and then one that is not. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. They're both cool in their own ways. I just decided to sell them together because I'm like, I wouldn't want to sell like one piece and then it didn't have the piece that was supposed to go with it. And even if they're not supposed to go together, you get a bonus piece. So you never know. Okay. Is there anything anyone wants me to rerun? I still have the mid-century candle holder, which I'm obsessed with. What else? There's like another piece of fused glass, some Hager, another tray, some Italian pottery. You don't mind seeing more glass? Absolutely. I have a few glass pieces out here, and then I have some of the ones that I have stored in there, which would take me like a minute to go grab. Let me show you this piece because I can't figure out where it comes from, like at all. I tried to get help to figure out where it's from, but I could not figure it out. It is this like green glass vase. The rim is like kind of thicker on top, and it has like a metallic foil on the inside. The top portion, the foil has more like yellow in it and silver. And then on the sides, it's more of like not brassy, but almost like silver when it's tarnished, that kind of texture. And if you see through it, like there's like a strip where it doesn't have the metallic in it. You can see it like really well on the base. I wish I knew more about this piece. And you can see on this part where it doesn't have it either. Really interesting, not signed, but you can see the pontil on it. Part of it like reminds me of some of the Venetian glass I've found, but it does have bubbles in it and stuff. So I genuinely don't know. If anyone has insight, I'd love to know, but otherwise, really cool piece. I'm gonna start this guy at $24, and I'll start it right now. Let's see, other glass pieces I have are, I have the little, the stemless wine glass that I already ran that I can run again. And then I have a Peggy Carr fruit bowl, like a large bowl, and a smaller fused glass plate. Do you guys want to see the other like fused glass pieces that I have inside? Let me know, and I can go grab those. I just got them in. Yes, okay. I will be like right back. I'll go grab those, and I'll go grab my drink that I left inside, my seltzer water. Junk Monkey. Welcome, welcome. Just grabbing some of the newer fused glass I just got. So these are larger pieces. So 2 of them are signed by the same artist, which I haven't been able to read it properly quite yet. So I don't know the name of the artist, but they are signed and they do have the names of the pieces. So let me show you the one that's unsigned first. This one is like of a figure. It's a little bit hard to see in this lighting because it's a really dark piece. But it's a figure like kind of standing triumphantly, almost like on a cliff top. It almost looks like they're like standing in front of like a body of water, like the ocean or something. It's like really dark and moody, but I think I wish you could see it here. I'm trying to like put it in front of my lamp to try to show you what it looks like with the light shining through it, but I'm not doing a very good job. You can kind of see it. I think in front of a window, this will look really cool. The edges are a little bit rough on this one. Not quite like sharp, but kind of unfinished over here. Not very well polished. Unsigned. If you want me to run any of these, let me know and I can enter them in. Should have brought my scale out here, but you know. So I got that one. Let me find a place to set it down. And then this is one of the signed pieces. I know, unsigned. Ooh, starting bid on that one. Here, let me. I was just trying to figure out what I paid for the lot of them to make sure that I could give you, like, make sure I could start it at the most reasonable price for you. That one I would start at 18. The standing figure, say 18. And then let me show you one of the signed ones. These ones are signed and then they have like the name they titled the piece. So this one is like a longer tray with kind of folded edges. And it's kind of got this like olivey green on either side and then this like long strip of dichroic in the center. And then the clear bits. It is titled String Along, which is fitting. Here's the signature. Really cool piece. I love the clear bits of it. So there's that one. And then this is the one, this is the reason why I bought the lot. This is by the same artist. This is like one of the prettiest pieces of fused glass I have ever seen. And I think you'll understand why when I show you. Is that not amazing? So they're little like cubes. And then these ones have kind of this like blue and purple, and then they shift to like purple pink when you move them in the right lighting. And then this one, I didn't notice until I actually received it. They're little fish. Like teeny tiny little dichroic fish. Itty bitty. And then like the basket weave pattern in the gold ones, like you can see the individual little like weaved, like the weave pattern. I don't like, let me see. Hang on, let me go find the measuring tape. That's important. Here, I'll be right back. I will grab a measuring tape and a scale. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry for popping out so much. Okay, so this one is 12 inches by 12 inches. And it is titled Treasure Trove. It's a little harder to see on this one. I wish I could read the artist's name. I think it's like D.W. something. I think it's Wernley, but when I looked that up, I couldn't find anything like somebody named D. Wernley that made fused glass. But they're signed and they're numbered. So, and then you've got like the really pretty iridescence over here. So yeah, this one is 12 by 12. Again, I think this is the coolest piece of fused glass I've ever seen. Like it's even more gorgeous in person when you can see the way the light shifts through it and the intense detail of like the little fish and the polka dots and the basket weave pattern. Super gorgeous. Let's see. Be careful. The one with the person on it. Grab that. The person one is, that one is about 8.5 by 8.5. I wish I had a good way to show you what it looks like with the light going through it. Run this one. Absolutely. Let me get my scale really quick. All right, adding this one. I think I said 18 to start on that one. I'll just say person fused glass. I was so excited to find them. Right, and then perfect. Make sure to add Canada and Australia just in case. All right. I know, aren't they so cool? I love fused glass. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just 'cause I like shiny things. Also, this one has like glitter. I'd say like a glitter texture all throughout it, like inside the glass. It doesn't translate very well on camera. Let me actually like. There. I'm moving you. There we go. You can see like the like greenish yellow on the horizon. So like putting this in front of like a window or something, even better. And it's like hard to see on camera, but it's got like glitter in the glass. All right, this is currently at 18, and I will run it right now. Thank you for your bid. Thank you, guys. I just like, I don't know, I like the figure in it. You can also see like trees kind of on the sides too. It looks like somebody like on a cliff or like a rock overlooking like a lake or something as the sun rises or the sun sets, something along those lines, and they're just like triumphant about it, living their life. I don't know. Something peaceful about it. Especially because the colors are so like dark. Awesome. Sea Wells. That is going to you. Apologies about my dirty garage floor. Thank you guys so much. Oh man, perfect. If you want me to run any of the other pieces, let me know. I know, it's so cool. The same place where I got that one, this is kind of a morbid minute with Koalatea Vintage. Sometimes when you're browsing online auction lots, you find the coolest stuff when the titles are like nondescript. I think I found it's either a cast of somebody's face used for like prosthetics, like effects makeup, or it's like a post-mortem mask. Um, Most of you probably don't know, but I collect that kind of stuff, more morbid historical items, funerary items, that kind of stuff, like weird history. Uh, Along those lines, that's one of the things that I personally collect. Um, so I was excited to find that same place where I found these fused glass pieces. So the more you know. Here we are learning about tardigrades and mortuary history. Fun fact about me, I almost went to school to become a mortician or a funeral director. Starting bid on the cube piece. Absolutely. Let's see. Man. Oh, man. I'm trying to think because it's like pricing a piece like that. I'm going to say it's going to be higher on this piece just because it's more intricate and larger. I'm going to say I think I'd do a $40 start on it, Kelly. Yeah, I would say $40 start on it. Just because it's a larger piece and it's signed and very intricate. Yeah, that's okay. I'll probably have it in the buy it now, most likely. at some point later this week, or I might have it on Thursday once I do a little bit more research on it, see if I can figure out the artist of it. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's hard to like price things when you don't know much like about the artist, and it's as intricate as it is. I haven't seen a piece quite like that before. So I have to do a little bit more research. I'm sorry. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see. Do we have any other requests from the auction section? Just let me know, or if you want me to run something, let me know. I know it's one of those things where like I have no idea. Like, yeah, it's a cool piece. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know. I'm hoping I can figure out who the artist is, because whoever it was, like, did a crazy good job on it. Right? I appreciate it, Kelly. I appreciate it. Yeah. But I feel like, yay, the roosters making an appearance. They've been a little quiet lately. Let's see. I've got, I think, most of like the fused glass pieces, other than the smaller one with like the woman figure in it that I ran, which I can rerun that one if anybody's interested in that one. Other than that one, all of my fused glass pieces that I have right now are on the larger side, which is kind of crazy to me. I feel like usually I'm finding the little trinket boxes. I have some other like pottery stuff I could rerun. I have like an Italian pottery bowl. I've got some jewelry. I got a Culver ice bucket, which I was really excited to have found that one. I got that like in an estate. Got a cute little dainty Sarah Coventry necklace. Which I love this one. It's very teeny tiny. Just like a little resin rose. It's got the Sarah Coventry tag on it. Got some like rhodonite and some glass beads. Got some candlestick holders. Some Lennox candlesticks. Kelly, did you see the mid-century candle holder that I found? I don't know if you were there for that. Oh, you're cutting grass. We need to cut ours outside. It's so bad. Isn't it so awesome? I love pieces like that. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you did. Yeah, well, I was like, I don't think she's here right now, but your pre-vid on that one won. I'll show it to you again. It's a really cool piece. There's another piece where I couldn't find anything about the artist. I'm guessing they're Scandinavian from the name, but when I looked them up, couldn't find anything. I know, I was like doing like furious Google searches trying to figure it out, but the Wildhusen translates to Wild House, but I couldn't find any Nathanielsons that made wooden wall pockets like this. I did list it in the description. I was talking about it earlier, but it does have like a wood glue smell when you get up close, but from afar, it doesn't smell. But yeah, it was a cool piece. I don't know what kind of wood it is either. It's pretty lightweight, almost like a veneer type texture, but anyway. Let's see. Balsam, maybe. It almost like, I don't know how to describe it. The texture of it from the outside almost has that kind of like styrofoam feeling. Like it doesn't have give to it, but like the lightweight aspect of it feels like the more like the rigid styrofoam sheets. I don't know how else to say it. Maybe it is balsa. I'm not entirely sure. I like the pattern on it though. I don't know. I'm excited for you to have it. I think it would look really cute, like with some like dried flowers or something inside of it. I don't know. All right. Does anyone have any requests? Got like more pottery pieces. I have a couple that I would be happy to rerun. I have the Italian flower pottery. And I have the little fused glass, smaller plates. Let's see, I have one of the brown bag cookie art molds that I thought was really cute. It still has the recipe book with it, cookie recipe book. It's a little bear holding smaller bear. The raku pot, absolutely. This one. So it is, I really like it. It's got that kind of rose bowl shape with like the ruffles on the outside. It is more of like a primitive piece in my opinion. Like it has a weird texture on the outside, like kind of rough. I don't know like if it got bumped around before it got glazed. Like maybe during the drying process, if you can kind of see that. The kind of weird texture on the outside. Almost like scratching, but it looks like scratching pre-glaze. So probably maybe that was after it was like bisque fired or something. Here's the inside. And it is signed on the bottom. I love raku pieces, no matter what they are. I'll always grab raku. I'll restart that one, because why not? This one is currently starting at $12. And I will run it right now. It's got that like copper luster finish, which I love the metallic glazed raku. This one is running. Thank you, Kelly. And for those who don't know, I do combine shipping. I do refund after they are all packed and everything. Refund the difference. Awesome, Kelly. That one's going to you. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. What else are we feeling? I've got a couple more pottery pieces. I have a goblet, signed pottery goblet. It does have a chip on it, but I love the drip glaze on this one. Love that glaze. Let's see, I had another smaller pottery cup. Little design on it. What else? What else? I have a pair of pottery candlesticks. These are weird to me though, because they're matching like candlesticks with kind of a blue drip glaze on them. However, one is closed on the bottom and the other one is not. It is a really pretty blue. I don't know why one is closed and one is not, though. I'm wondering if this one, like, ended up getting too thin. Sorry, I don't mean to, like, flip you off. My bad. This one, like, I'm wondering if it got too thin when they were throwing it and then just decided to open it up, and then this one was fine to keep like that. I don't know. This one, the one that is closed, does have a chip on the base, though. It is chipped right there. Let me know if you guys want me to run anything. Let me know. I mentioned it before, but I'm going to do another show this week, Thursday at 2. I'll add some new items in there as well. I might have some of the ones from this week that we don't get to. But I'm going to try to see how Thursday is, scope it out, see who's up, you know what I mean? All right. Thank you so much. They are little, I don't know what flower these would be. Lily of the Valley almost, I think. They matched my shirt today, so I went with it. Oh man. All right. Do we have any final requests? Because otherwise I might call it a day, just because it's getting hot in here. My garage is currently a hot and humid place to be, and my hair isn't liking it. Let me know. All right, I'm gonna call it a day then. I will be back Thursday this week. That is 7th at 2 p.m. So if you can make it to that one, that'll be fantastic. If not, no worries. Thank you guys for showing up today. I really appreciated it. I had fun. Let's see who else is live. Ooh, so many people. Who are we gonna read into? Oh man. Ooh, let's. I have to make a decision. I hate those. Let's raid into Vintage Stuff You Love. They're doing a pick 2 for 10 pop-up. I will see you guys either later this week or next Monday. I'm gonna raid Vintage Stuff You Love. See you guys later.